How's it going out there, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Cash, as the hat implies. You can get yourself a hat, go down to the merch tent, but that's not what we're here for today. We're here for weekly recap. We're going to go over my week of operating this semi truck in the United States. I have a fuel efficient operation. I have a 2016 Cascadia. Got a feeling that's about to change, but we're going to stick with fuel efficiency first and foremost. That's a big thing of mine. Don't like to idle. Get the best fuel economy I can. I'm leased to an 80-20 split carrier, which I don't talk about. I'll go over my variable costs. I don't talk about fixed costs. Those are things that you will have to figure out and get quotes on, like truck payments, insurance. Work with a tax person for that. But for me, it's a waste of time putting those things in here because yours are going to be different. No one's insurance is the same. No one's taxes are the same. So you'll have to figure those out for yourself. That's it. I don't put these numbers out to brag. I don't put them out to complain. These are just numbers. It's just what the week was, and it's just for informational purposes only. You should base your business strategies off of lots of good information, not just what one guy says on YouTube, my opinion. So one thing I do to get much more profits in my life is use the ES Advantage card. I want to talk to you real quick about that up front today because I feel like there's a lot of people missing out on the great savings of ES Advantage. I'll talk to you real quick. It's not going to be a long commercial. I just want to say this to you about the savings and what you can do with the ES Advantage card. Number one, fuel discounts. Number two, tire discounts. Number three, shop rates discounts. Number four, personal insurance. Like if you don't have insurance on your body, they can help you out with that. Now, let's talk about real world discounts, okay? Real world discounts. So they send out a newsletter every week that shows you a map and the average discounts in each region. And I'll put that map up for you right here, real quick. You can look and see, in the area you run, what the average discount is. Now, I can tell you, these are averages. And the thing about averages, averages really are either a lot lower or a lot higher. And if you plan it out and you do your fueling right with the ES Advantage card, you can beat these averages in every region. I do it all the time. I'll give you an example. If you look up to the Northeast right now, you will see the average discount is 92 cents per gallon. Okay. Yesterday, as in the day before today, I bought fuel and I saved $1.35 per gallon. So just to give you an idea, these are averages. You can do much better. And also, I like they put out where their biggest discount is and their best fuel price. So right now, the lowest price they have per gallon is 287 a gallon right now. And the biggest discount they're offering is $1.83 a gallon right now. So there is a fuel stop in their network right now offering $1.83 per gallon discount. And I know it's true because I've seen them like that. I mean, yesterday I stopped and got fuel for $1.35 off a gallon. It turned a $515 fuel bill into a $371 fuel bill. So if you need discounts on fuel, look into it. It's worth an effort. It's worth the call. All you got to do is click the link below in the pinned comment, and that will take you to a portal where you put in a few informational things like name, email, and phone number, and they call you back. They can put you in the network in about 10 minutes. Yes, 10 minutes they can get you in that network. And, by the time I made it home, my card was already there. So they are very quick. They are very efficient. They don't have a huge staff. So sometimes they do get buried, like when, a lot of people at one time. So give them a day or two. It might take them a minute to call you back, but just hang in there. Because once you get in the network, oh, is it worth it? Oh, it's so good. Bought my steer tires with their discount. I'm telling you, it works. Try it. So, back to weekly recap real quick here. So this is the week of Thanksgiving. Basically, it's one load for the whole week. So it's going to be a short weekly recap. I took the multi-stop out to Pennsylvania, and this is basically the back call to go home for Thanksgiving. Normally, I work through holidays. Thanksgiving, past few years, I've worked through it. I find diminishing effects of that. I don't know if it's just more people have caught on to you can make good money during the holidays or what it is, but maybe I gave away my secret. I don't know. But the last couple years, it just seems like it's diminishing effects. I think the brokers don't even really care that it's a holiday. They're like, hey, somebody's broke out there. Somebody will work, and it's kind of how it goes. So I went home for Thanksgiving, enjoyed my time off, and I took off I think I got home on Tuesday. I took off Wednesday, Thursday, went back to work Friday. But this is the back haul. This is a 3-day week right here. This is picking up and delivering within a 3-day window. Well, we'll call it 4 days technically, not a full 4 days. It was. So let's talk about the load, and then it'll be more clear here. So I picked up in Pennsylvania, got a good dang rate out of Pennsylvania, let me tell you. And that was because honestly, if the loads weren't paying that good out of Pennsylvania, I was thinking about deadheading home. But then they called me. They said, "Hey, we got a decent load. It's not coming back to Minnesota, but it's coming back to Iowa." And deadheading home from Iowa is a lot easier than deadheading home from Pennsylvania when you live in Minnesota. So here it is, Pennsylvania back to Iowa. Nice little load. It was 40 degrees, 26,000 pounds, 117 miles to go get that, and 989 loaded miles. Total miles 1106, and that load paid $2,500. And I got to tell you, freight coming out of Pennsylvania back to Iowa, from what I've seen, that they did a really good job getting this load because normally that's like $1,800 these days. So I don't know if it was the holiday rush. They wanted to get this stuff there. I don't know. I don't question when I get a good rate. I just accept it and appreciate it. So that's what it was. $2,500 to go back to Iowa, and then I had about a 200-mile run to the house from Iowa. So I didn't put that in here, but it is what it is. Like I said, I was willing to deadhead home from Pennsylvania, so 200 miles home, and $2,500 in my pocket, pretty good. Which the 2,500 ain't in my pocket, as we all know. So let's break down these numbers. $2,500 total revenue for the week. $2,000 my 80%. Like I said, I'm leased to an 80-20% carrier. They get 20, I get 80. They cover my trailer in there and a few other things, so it's a fair deal. If you don't like 80-20 splits, don't do it. It's I'm not advocating anything I do here. I just want people to know that, because I get a lot of comments. They're like, you know well, I make more money than you doing this, that, and the, it's fine. It's fine. I'm no way bragging. I'm just trying to give new guys to the industry an idea of like how a week goes as an owner operator, and the realness of it. And you should watch other owner operators that kind of do the same thing and get an idea of how it goes. My thoughts. Let's break down the numbers. It was 1106 all miles, 117 empty miles, 989 loaded miles. That is 11% deadhead. Not bad. 226 all miles for the week, $1.80, 80%. My to the truck, $1.80 a mile. And it was 252 a loaded mile. So pretty good rate out of Pennsylvania for 252 a loaded mile. Here are my expenses on this. I spent $386 on diesel, and I spent $120 on reefer fuel. I spent $115 on tolls, and that was all the variable costs for the week. That was it for the week. So $621 in variable cost. And so we bring over my $2,000, my 80% of that. We subtract out the $621 of variable cost. That leaves me $1,379 to do what I have to do with. I kicked 200 of that over to the maintenance fund, and that leaves me $1,179 left after everything. All the variables of the running the truck were taken out. And that's it. Fuel cost for the week was 35 cents a gallon fuel cost. Yeah, yeah. Fuel being down has been tremendous for me here lately. Just enjoying the lower fuel cost, and rates are kind of stabilized for me a little bit right now. So I'm trying to turn some money, make some profit here for the end of the year. You know, Christmas coming up, you got to pay for everything. So just try to stay profitable out there. I mean, that's what we're here for. It's not a fashion show. So we're just out here trying to make a profit. That is the goal of being an owner operator and staying in business and just trying to make things work. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you could smash that like button for me. If you made it this far, think about hitting that subscribe button. Be sure to check out ES Advantage and all the other things in the description down there below. And if I don't see you before the holidays, have a great holiday of your choice and take care of each other out there. And remember, people are more important than trucking.